Hello, and I'm Dave, and this is The Kindred, which is a very early alpha, as early access game. Um, I've just changed the resolution, and it's kind of changed my camera angle. There was a little guy sat on top of a little cliff over there. Uh, I asked to test this game out, and I plan to do a review of it because it kind of reminds me of a cross between Settlers and Minecraft. Settlers being a very old game. Well, Settlers had some more recent versions, but they weren't Settlers. They were some kind of weird travesty. Okay, so as you can see, very early access menus, very basic, but you still get a lot of options. I've turned the music right down, so if you're wondering why that's so quiet, that's because, I've turned it down. So look at getting started. Right, WASD to move the screen, to rotate, hold down middle mouse button, or DNA. So, yeah, definitely no control pad support for this game. You don't really expect it in this type of game, but it still is a shame. So if you see me using my mouse weirdly, it's because I sit on a sofa to game. Okay, tilt middle mouse button. Okay, fairly standard stuff. Change the amount of items you provide at the start. Easy mode gives you more start resources, while hard gives you very little. So basically, difficulty mode is literally just how much resources you start with. So we're probably going to be playing on easy, so I can make a few mistakes. Uh-huh. Okay, a little less like Settlers. Settlers kind of they were semi-automatic. Hopefully, Mike didn't pick up my stomach rumbling there. Okay, yeah, fairly standard. Select the mine button or M to remove dirt, grass, and minerals and ores. Okay, that's a bit different. Farming, select crops, forage actions to create. Okay. Crafting is crafting bench. Control supply for the build menu. Categories to place walls, floor, and roof so you can toggle a view of each item in the menu. Right clicking rotates the object. Where the placing objects in front of doors and walkways will block the kin from entering the building. Okay. Okay, that's a place an animal zone and tick sheep herding button to allow the location to shepherd animals into that zone. Find animals you want in the farm of the world, left click the animal and select the zone button from the bottom menu. And top menu contains a list of all animal zones. Oh, right, I see. So you set a zone for cow, go and find a cow, click it, tell it to go into the cow zone. Okay, yeah, that's all pretty standard. Well, some of it's not, but yeah. Yeah. Right, so we're going to go on easy, and ooh, let's go for it. I'm a great believer in large worlds, but since it's early access, we're just going to go for large. And we're going to use the Dave stream as our seed. So these land is on hard work. Assign each of the kin a job so you can pitch in and make a place a home. You can see each skin's skill level indicated by the number of the bots. The higher the number, the better they are at the job. The kin's age and strength will also impact how quickly they perform the tasks. Okay. Whoa. So you'd like each skin to. This kind of reminds me of RimWorld a little bit. Okay, so he's going to be doing logging, that makes sense. He's going to be doing crafting, that makes sense. That's a hoe, crops. So this might be priorities as well. So yeah, this is exactly like RimWorld. That's not a bad thing. Keeping common themes throughout the same type of games really helps you pick it up. It helps with intuitiveness. You haven't allocated to hunting to someone. Okay. I haven't allocated research to someone either. Okay. Ah, yeah. So the numbers would represent how skilled they are in it. Okay, so we'll have him hunting. And who's the best at research? You know what? Let's have him hunting. Okay, and we're gonna have him doing the logging and the research. I know that's a little bizarre. It's like, you know, do you want to chop down some trees and read a book? Oh man. You know what? Let's take him off logging, put him on logging, and take him cooking and put him on good. There we go. So we got Otto Eddie is our cook and our researcher. Tory Brooks is our hunter and crafter. Everybody's got at least 2 jobs except this guy who's only got 1. But he's really bad at pretty much everything else. He knows how to mine, or she knows how to mine, and that's pretty much it. Okay. So I think I need 2 loggers, but yeah, let's take that off sheep herd and that off sheep herd and that. There we go. Because he's better at sheep herding and he's better at logging. Okay. Please note that you can return to this screen at any time by clicking the work allocation button that is currently indicated at the bottom of the screen. Cool. Status updates will appear in the bottom left of the screen. Press tab to view update history and scroll down the list. To start planting crops, select crops button and then select the crop you would like in each zone. Note only 1 crop can be planted per zone. Okay. So let's have a look at our area. Water, trees, nice big flat bit there. Some stone to mine. This looks like a bit more of a flat zone. I don't quite know how big they expect me to make this. Okay. Go for carrots. What do you reckon, Noodles? Sorry, my cat Noodles. Harvest catnip. What is catnip used to make? Absolutely nothing. Okay, we're gonna go for carrots. So, where's my mature? Okay. You've created your first managed item. You can return to the screen at any time to make changes by right-clicking inside the green selection. It will appear when the mouse points over it. Left-click to see the individual. Okay. I wonder what that is. Butt site. Build a crafting bench by clicking the build button and then select objects and find the crafting bench. You'll need to place a smelting furnace to start smelting steel and a metalworking bench to start your electrical work. Oh, blimey. Okay, Bear with me a second, I'll have a bit more of my coffee. Okay, so put yourself sorry. Okay, I'm going to put it up there for now. A metal working bench. Bit worried about the growling. I don't think that's my stomach. I seem to be typing. There we go. Oh, come on. Okay. So I make a very small building. Just so we've got an area to sleep. Not a particularly nice area to sleep, yeah. Could do with putting some windows in there. Whiteboard. Yeah, I don't think we've got access to windows at the moment. I'm guessing that's something we make later. Oh, no. Right, let's come out of build mode. See, there we go. Brown window frame, green window frame. Let's start to make 4 windows. And we also want a door. Okay. That's kind of cool. Yeah, we'll build more beds there. Okay, you. Right, what is that? Iron ore. Cool. So we go to the, oh, hold on, what's this? You can place pre-designed building structures that you've created. You'll need to have the appropriate resources to place an existing design in the world. Ah, that is very cool. That will help a lot. Obviously, to start off with, having pre-built houses will help. Later on, making my own will be a lot better. Okay, so what's the difference between a quarry and a mine? Okay. So it's a quarry, I'm saying dig here. There's a mine, I'm saying right, mine that. I was about to say I'm not 100% sure that she'll be able to get out of there, but I can see little stairs there. Right. Let's see if I can actually name these. Yeah, that's cool. That one who's chopping down trees to Dave. Do we only have 3? I'm sure we had more than 3. We'll call that one the mole. I don't quite know why it sometimes thinks that I want to type. I'm guessing that's a bug. Because I'm not hitting return or anything, I'm just doing WAS. Yeah, so yeah, as soon as I do the S. Let's click away from that. That's probably why the search bar came up when I was doing the other thing. Okay, what we got here? Steam generators, electrical towers. Ooh, I like this. Copper ore, steel, wood. Okay, yeah. This has got some depth to it as well. Given it's an early access, it's got a lot more depth than I'd expect. Okay, let's have a look at a default house. We should be able to get a sense of scale from that. Okay, so we need 7 oak wood. 6 blue beds. Come on. And 1 brown door. Okay, so we're going to need pine wood and oak wood. What are you? Ah, pine tree. Fantastic. Okay, so now we need to find an oak tree. Another pine tree. A pine tree. A binya tree. A pine. Now, this game is supposed to be a nice, relaxing game, so I'm guessing that I don't have to worry about monsters. Which is good. It's one of the things I liked about Settlers. You could just sit back, take your time, relax, and just build. Okay, so yes, I get it. We're saving. Oh, they're going deep down there. Dirt, sand. I have to say, so far I'm impressed. Well, that's me saying I don't have to worry about monsters. There's a polar bear. What can I do with a polar bear? Let's hunt it for some meat. What's that? Decided on all vegetarians? Given you're my hunter, you better not decide we're all vegetarians, thank you very much. Good news, I managed to hunt a carrot. Look, auto-saving, I get it, you're auto-saving. Can you get rid of the message now, please? What is that flying around? I guess whatever it is, we can't hunt it yet. Oh, it's Bambi! Let's hunt Bambi. That autosave message is kind of annoying. There's beds there. Quite sure why she's decided to go sleep on a rock. I need a bed. Tired. You've got plenty of beds. Daisy Morris does not have a bed. They did say that they're not keen on sharing, but I'd hope that was Okay, we're just gonna quickly, I'm gonna force a save. Okay, I'm gonna come out to the main menu and load it back in. Hopefully we can get rid of that autosave message. Expect surprise undocumented features or bugs. Restoring zones. There we go, we got rid of the autosave window. What's that? Coal. Ah, coal could be very useful. Okay, so we want to mine. Mine that coal. Since that other quarry's done, let's put a new quarry where that is. I'm going to go 10 down. The mole does not have a bed. Yeah, we're fixing that. We're fixing that. Let's see if we can put that house in yet. We need 7 oak wood. Okay. Just notice this, we've got 1 raw meals, 6 basic meals, 12 gourmet meals. Okay, I really need you to go and chop down one of these trees first. Bad to Dave. Okay. That quartz, okay. Now let's just get rid of some of these so we can get the rest of the wall in. Right, no, wrong button. I'm going to assign another one to mining as well. Not making some chopping down trees. So the one that only deals with crops, yeah, that was a bit silly of me. Yeah, given it a long time, you just sat there waiting for crops to grow. Might be a good idea if I give that one a couple of extra tasks to do. The game's always a learning curve. They don't seem ready to do it. Unless that's someone else. Joss Carter, okay. Not inventory, not looking. What am I doing? Work allocation. Joss Carter is set to produce and deal sheep hunting. So at the moment, Joss Carter is absolutely useless, so we're going to get her to chop down some trees as well. More iron ore. Right, do we have enough resources yet? No, we still need oak wood. Boy, have we got a lot of pine. We got more pine than we could possibly ever have. ever need. Okay, let's see if we can put a door into an existing wall. There we go. Oh. Okay. It kind of broke a little bit of the wall there, but these walls are not quite as tall as I was expecting. Probably the ugliest house that's ever been built. What's we got here? Right, let's just make this look a little bit nicer. Oh, come on. It would help if I could see what I'm doing. There we go, we give it a sloped roof. They got no windows yet. Put a window in there. They're kind of low down windows, but yeah, you get the idea. Okay, now I believe there's a way of toggling the roofs. Toggle roofs. There we go. Oh, I thought that was a little cooker. Yeah, a cooking pot. Okay, we'll put a little cooking pot in there for them. Ah. Okay, I'm guessing that they've taken down some of these trees now. I hear them dropping. That's timber! Okay, let's see if we can build this basic building now. Yep, we can. You know, that's pretty much not far off from what I've already built. Okay. That iron ore goes down a long way. I'm a little bit worried by the gap between the ladder and the rest of it. Yeah, health and safety. Yeah. Okay. Flower pots, fire pit. Let's make a basic table. We're going to make a bucket. I don't think I need one yet. We're going to make a fire pit. We have a nice little outdoorsy area for food, I guess. You could go into inventory to place stuff. Oh, the basic table's big. Okay, that's kind of nice, sort of campfire. Yeah. Let's move this. There. Do we have enough room in the house for that? No, we don't. Not by a long stretch of imagination. Though, we've kind of got enough beds in there, but we don't really need the beds in there. So we could probably get away with making this into a little sort of canteen kitchen area. Okay, but we need a research desk. So for that, we're missing copper ore, we've got steel, we've got wood. Okay, so copper ore, where are we going to find copper ore? Make a couple of street lights, that can come in quite useful. Here you go, coal, iron, copper, there we go. Not enough ladders. Now I assumed they were spawning the ladders, I didn't realise I was actually using them from somewhere else. Okay. Yeah, we can build plenty of ladders. Harvest the crops off that. There's that orange tree, yeah. Just crafted a ladder! I'm hoping you crafted more than one ladder, you know? If you go announce that you've crafted a ladder every ladder, that's going to take a while. Like, what do you want, a cookie? Ah, and there's a copper quarry really close. Well, there's going to be a copper quarry really close. Above. And let's go down. Let's go down 15. I'm really worried by that ladder floating there. Okay, we're going to fast forward time a bit. One of the dangers I have in this game is I start building too much at once. So you end up with them getting overwhelmed. Right, let's have a bit of light over here. That should help them out. Oh, of course, there's no power. Oh, jeez, that's a big wind. Okay. We've got a mountain. Let's put that up there. There. Now, how do we join these two up? Ah, damn it. Okay. Oops. Okay, so we need copper ore, steel, and what? So we've got copper. It'd be nice to be able to see the range. So let's put one over here. Okay, so it's a very large range. That's good, that's good. There we go. So the little settlement now has electricity. Granted, the electricity is only being used to power this one light, but yeah, that's a minor detail. Right, I think they're done with that quarry now. Let's get the edges. Get rid of that tree as well. I'd say it's going quite well. Oh, that's cool. Right, we've got a cooking pot, so let's have a look what we've got in here. Probably need to do more hunting, get more meat. Don't want to hunt the cows because we might be able to. Well, we know we can shear them. I don't know what these blocks are. I think these are the copper ones. But he doesn't like going harvesting, does he? Like, quickly chop that animal, make some steel. Although, he's a kid I've got doing all this work. Oh man. That's okay. Yeah, I've got an 11-year-old going around killing animals and smelting steel. I feel so ashamed of myself. Ah, if I use the cursor keys to move around, I don't end up typing. I really call the kid kid. Not quite sure what's going on there. So leave them to it. I assume they know what they're doing. Yep, there we go. I heard another piece of meat. Where'd it go? Get what natural resources as well. So this is quite a big map as well. Oh, that's a bit bizarre. Oh, I spoke too soon. It's a fair sized map. Although we don't know how far out it goes this way. Yeah, I think it would take you a couple of days of playing before you sort of exhausted the map, but I had hoped that large would be larger. However, we did notice there was two other settings, two other sizes, so I won't worry about that too much. I would kind of prefer procedurally generated infinite world, but that's just because that's what I'm used to. I wondered what that was. That's the battery. No, it's just because of at this angle, I hadn't seen it. We have dropped down to 34 frames per second. I go to normal speed. Look. That's a little disturbing given the settings of my rig. It's an i7 6700 processor, 16 gigs of DDR4 RAM, I believe it is. Might be DDR5, I can't remember. It's the latest DDR. And a GTX 1080. And even though it's running at 30 frames per second, I'm not noticing any issues. But it's early access, so optimization normally gets left till a bit later. I think it might be that fire over there. Shan't worry about it for now. It looks like that copper vein has already run out. But I think that's a good wrapping up point for the first test stream. We're on day 3. I think that's gone quite well. So let's save again. The fact I think I've played for about an hour. I like it though. I see potential in it, a lot of potential, and it's a lot more rounded than many other early access games I've tried. Let's have a look. Yeah, we've been recording for 55 minutes. I was going to say streaming, but we haven't streamed this one. Link to the game will be in the description. I'm definitely impressed. Like I say, there's a lot more detail in this game than you'd expect in your average early access. Anyway, I've been the Dave stream. I've been the Dave. Good night.